We're here this morning at Archie Watson's yard, Saxon Gate. Now, Archie Watson is generally known for being a flat trainer. He's now stepped up to stamp himself fully on the National Hunt Circuit. We're going to have a chat to Brodie Hampson and meet some of their horses. This is Al Zarakan, a recent winner in Sweden, in fact. He's also won over hurdles here in England, and he's quite a friendly chap, so let's go and meet the rest of the team. You've had some amazing results with your Grade 2 win with Stag Horn. I know he's a real yard favourite.
Yeah, he's good. He had a setback when he was getting ready for Royal Ascot this year.
Yeah.
So he's had quite a bit of time off, but he's all good now. He's trotting, so he'll start cantering soon, and he'll probably be getting ready to go straight over hurdles, probably end of December.
Yeah, so I suppose, given the ground's quite firm at the moment, a little bit of time isn't going to hurt him really, is it?
Yeah,
So
exactly. He definitely want it on the softer side. Yeah,
working out quite well for him in that respect, isn't it?
yeah, definitely.
And he's, like you say, he seems to really love his jumping. Have you tried him schooling over some fences yet, or have you sort of kept him over the hurdles?
Not yet. Nick did say when he schooled him, he was like he'd jump a fence, but he's not got much size about him, and I think he's so quick over his hurdles. I couldn't say it definitely won't do that, but he'll also go back to Royal Ascot again next year, hopefully. But for the minute, we'll stay over hurdles, yeah.
So this horse, Throne Hall, he seems a really exciting prospect this coming season. He won really impressively at Uttoxeter recently. How has he transitioned from being a really smart flat performer to now going over jumps?
Yeah, really good. I mean, we haven't been able to school him on the grass much because there's been no rain about, but he took to it really well, to be fair to him. We've done loads on the all-weather, but it's so different when you get them on the grass, so I was quite impressed on debut. He was a bit green, but he's a quick learner. Like, he does take things in, and then he goes and does a lot better the next day, so I think he's done really well, to be fair.
What's your plans for him going forward?
Yeah, I think November time, we're going to give him a little bit of time now. November time, we're looking at, there's a couple of opportunities for him, but stay hurdling for now. I mean, he is a good flat horse, but he doesn't really have any pace, so it's nice over hurdles that he could actually quicken over 2 miles. So we'll stick to hurdles for now, and we're looking November for some. I'm sure he'll go and win another on the flat too when he finds the right race, but yeah, hurdling for now.
So Brodie, here's Chosen Hero, one of your newest Irish imports. So how do you go about finding a horse like this?
Marcus Colley, who buys all our jumpers, he's really good, and he found her at the sales and he really liked her, so we listened to him.
Yeah, and how does a horse like this settle into a bigger yard, when they come over from Ireland?
Yeah, good actually. You can always tell that they've probably been trained in a smaller field and not seen that many horses, because up on the gallops they can be a bit shocked about all the horses around, but most of them take to it well.
And has she settled in quite nicely?
Yeah, she's a nice filly. She's been at hen nights doing her schooling before she came in. She loved her.
Yeah.
She is quite racy. She's not too big, as you can see, but she jumps really well. She's got loads of scope, and she's very forward going.
Oh, that sounds really good. Obviously, she's an Irish point winner, so do you think that'll hold an advantage when she starts off her campaign this year?
Yeah, I'd say so. She did win her point really well. They went quite slow and she quickened up, so she's got a bit of pace. So I'd say we'll start her off in bumpers, maybe even on the all-weather. There's some fillies bumpers, so she'll have plenty of pace.
Yeah, and then on to hurdles after that?
Yeah, she'll go hurdling when it's the right time. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so this is Grove Road, I believe. Is that right, Brodie?
Yeah, he is one of my favourites. I know you shouldn't have favourites, but he definitely is.
Is he?
Yeah.
And why is he your favourite?
He's just got so much character.
Yeah.
You've got to love him, really. I ride him every day, and if you didn't, he's so bouncy. He never walk anywhere. He bounces everywhere. So he'd be annoying if you didn't love him. But he just tries so hard. He's got so much character. You couldn't not love him, really.
He won his bumper quite nicely at Sedgefield. Will he go to another bumper, do you think, or will he try him straight over hurdles?
No, he'll go straight hurdling now. He tries hard, but he'd be slow enough. So he'll need 3 miles in the end of the day. But we'll start him off over 2 mile for the end of October. I've planned for him. So yeah, he'll need a distance, but he tries hard, so that helps.
And ground-wise, what do you think would suit him?
Probably soft.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want any quickening now, because he wouldn't be quickening. He'd just stay galloping. So
Yeah.
I'd say softer the better, probably. He'll go hurdling, and then I'd say his main, when he'll be at his best, is 3 mile chases.
Yeah. And that's something you look quite excited about for the future?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, he's going to be a load of fun, I think.
And have you increased the number of horses, jumps horses, that you've got in your yard this season?
Yeah, we have. Hambleton have bought a couple of new pointers from Ireland. So yeah, we'll go jumping with them this season. So I think we've got about 8 in now. Yeah. So
well, that's a nice number for you to have to ride out in the morning, because I know that you prefer to ride the jumpers over the flat horses maybe in the morning.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I just stick to the jumpers, and I'm very lucky Archie trusts me with them. He's such a good trainer, so he's a great person to learn from, and then he trusts me to go and do the jumpers, so it works well.
Oh, that's really good. So I hear you've got a new horse that's come over from Ireland, Tout Est Permis, and I believe that is for you maybe to have a little go on.
He looks safe enough for me to have a few spins on, so yeah, it should be a bit of fun. He was a very good horse. He's still highly rated, so we're going to take him hunter chasing, so that will be a little bit of fun for me.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be an amazing ride, and you'll have tons of fun with him this season. So is there any other horses that we haven't mentioned today, or that we're going to see, that you think might be ones to watch from your yard?
Yeah, there's obviously Nifty Getaway, who won her novice hurdle the other day. She won that nicely, so hopefully she'll have a great time of it in mares races this season, and she's a nice filly, very straightforward. So her, and then a couple of other pointers. We've got one called Spot of Bother from Ireland. He ran in a couple of points, and he seems a nice big horse, so we look forward to him.
Yeah. And what's your plans going into the early part of the season? Because obviously there hasn't been that much rain around, so horses like Stag Horn, you know, he'll want to wait for the softer ground. So what can you see that will happen with that? Do you think the jump season will start with a bang, or do you think it'll be quite quiet?
Probably quiet enough until we do get a good bit of rain, which is quite handy for us, to be honest, because we have a few horses that are fine on the better ground, like the likes of Nifty Getaway and Throne Hall. So you can find some weaker races, and until we get a bit of rain, it shouldn't get too competitive. So yeah, it's okay. And
one thing your yard seems to be really, really good at is placing your horses in races. So who's the sort of brains behind that operation? Is it more you, or is it more Archie?
Definitely Archie.
Yeah.
He's the brains of the science. He's amazing at placing horses. I mean, I'm happily finding the novice hurdles and what tracks I like, because Archie wouldn't really know the tracks, but in the placement of races, definitely Archie, yeah.
Well, you seem to be a really good team. Both your experiences are coming together really well, and your jumpers seem to be, you know, top class, so well done, and looking forward to seeing them all out this season.
Brilliant, thank you.